When comparing the two trim levels of the A4, the Sport or Sport line-oriented version and the Premium Plus version, it's important to recognize that much of the fundamental architecture remains the same, but the detailing, feel, and extras differ. And if you're picking between them, you'll want to understand exactly what you gain and maybe give up with each. Both versions share the core DNA of the Audi A4. Premium sedan credentials, slick build quality, refined engineering, and a balance between everyday usability and a more dynamic nature. Engine, performance, and driving feel. At the core of either A4 version is a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine. For recent models, you see outputs around 201 horsepower for the 40 TFSI type, or, depending on region, higher numbers in the 45 TFSI versions. The global reports indicate that the A4 delivers good highway manners and competent acceleration, especially when paired with the all-wheel drive Quattro system in markets where it is standard. What sets the Sport flavor apart is often suspension tuning, wheel size or tire upgrades, perhaps sports seats and visual cues, in effect, a more dynamic feel. According to a UK summary of Audi trim levels, the Sport trim is described as delivering refined luxury and incredible value, perfect for professionals and families looking for a reliable, comfortable saloon for daily commuting or long-distance travel. But it also signals sport-oriented touches. Meanwhile, the Premium Plus trim has the same engine, but adds more comfort, tech, and luxury items rather than purely sport-focused mechanical bits. From road tests, the A4 exhibits good handling and body control. Every A4 offers good highway manners and body control, says one reviewer. So whether you pick Sport or Premium Plus, you're getting an A4 with strong fundamentals, quality chassis, good steering feedback, though some say it's a bit light, a refined ride, and lively acceleration for the class. In short, if your priority is the core driving experience, the punch, the handling, the sense of involvement, the Sport orientation gives you a little more flavor. If your priority is a rich feature set, comfort, and luxury touches, the Premium Plus gives you a more complete package. Design and exterior style. Visually, both versions of the A4 share the same fundamental body, but the Sport edition will typically bring sport-oriented styling cues. Larger alloy wheels, often 18 or 19-inch depending region, sport suspension, sometimes lowered ride height, distinctive badging or trim elements, such as chrome versus black trim, more aggressive bumpers or side skirts. For example, the German-spec Audi Sport trim is described to feature 17-inch aluminum wheels, sport seats, a leather multifunction steering wheel, and sports styling. The Premium Plus version, while still stylish and upscale, leans more subtly, high-quality finishes, clean lines, and luxury detailing rather than overt, like sporty body kit. The benefit is a more sophisticated, maybe more timeless look. Inside and out, you'll find premium materials, tight build quality, and attention to detail. From an exterior standpoint, both cabins score high. The A4's interior is well built, materials are high-end, and the overall design language is modern and refined. So design-wise, if you want the more dynamic, athletic look, go Sport. If you prefer upscale, subtle elegance and rich features, Premium Plus. Interior, features, and comfort. Here's where the trims diverge more obviously. The Premium Plus version of the A4 adds a number of luxury and convenience features over more basic trims and likely over a sport-oriented trim depending region. According to one detailed review, the Premium Plus trim adds a blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, surround view camera system, a digital instrument panel, virtual cockpit, and wireless phone charger. Another source goes further. For the 2025 A4, the Premium Plus includes leather package, 12.3-inch Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus, Bang & Olufsen Premium Audio System, Navigation Plus, around view cameras, side assist, and rear cross traffic warning. On the Sport version side, depending region, you'll get sports seats, sport suspension, larger wheels, a sports steering wheel, perhaps paddle shifters, and possibly a more engaging ride. The focus is more on driver engagement rather than all the luxury bits. One guide of Audi trim levels even notes the Sport definition emphasizes sporty exterior styling, performance enhancements, sports seats, sport suspension. In terms of comfort and everyday usability, both versions fare well. The A4 offers a quiet, well-insulated cabin, upmarket finishes, comfortable front seats, and enough rear space for most adults. The infotainment system, 10.1-inch touchscreen in many markets, is among the better ones in its class. The Premium Plus offers more in terms of tech features and luxury comfort. So from an interior standpoint, Premium Plus wins in the category of rich-featured, Sport wins in the category of driver feel. Practicality and everyday use. For everyday use, both trims of the A4 are quite solid. Rear seat space is competitive, build quality is high, materials are premium, and the general feel is that you're driving a true luxury sedan rather than a basic compact. The trunk, however, while adequate, isn't class-leading. For example, one review noted that the 12 cubic feet of luggage space in the 2025 model is smaller than some rivals. Fuel economy or efficiency also is reasonable for the class. One review gave the A4 about 26 by 35 mpg city by highway for the all-wheel drive version with the 201 horsepower engine. The Sport version, if tuned for sport suspension and larger wheels, might trade a bit of comfort or efficiency for sharper feel, whereas the Premium Plus may maintain a smoother ride and perhaps slightly better real-world economy. The difference won't be huge though. What are the good aspects? Refinement. Across both trims, the A4 delivers excellent build quality, high-end materials, tight tolerances, premium feel. Reviewers praise its cabin and comfort. Driving dynamics. Even though the A4 is luxury sedan-oriented, it offers engaging handling, good control, decent acceleration, and all-wheel drive in many markets. Technology and features, especially in the Premium Plus. The Premium Plus includes advanced features, digital instruments, premium audio, surround view camera, blind spot or traffic alert systems, wireless charging. These make it very attractive from a luxury tech standpoint. Design and aesthetics. Both trims look premium. The A4 Sport adds more athletic flair, the Premium Plus adds more sophistication. Either way, you're getting one of the better-looking cars in its segment. Brand prestige and resale. Being an Audi, the A4 has strong brand value, good resale prospects, depending region, and the premium badge, which matters. Choices. The existence of multiple trims means you can pick whether you prioritize sportiness or comfort and luxury, giving you flexibility depending on your priorities. What are the trade-offs or things to consider? Cost versus features. The Premium Plus will cost more, both purchase cost and possibly options, than a more basic trim or the Sport version. If your budget is tight, you may get more value opting for the Sport trim and skipping some luxury extras. Ride comfort versus sportiness. The Sport trim, with sport suspension and larger wheels, may ride slightly firmer. If you spend a lot of time on rough roads, which may be relevant in some regions, the Premium Plus, with a more comfort-oriented settings, may be preferable. Trunk and space limitations. Even though the cabin is high quality, the trunk is modest compared to some rivals. If you regularly carry lots of cargo, beware. Steering feedback or driver involvement. Some reviewers mention that while the A4 handles well, the steering can feel a bit light and less communicative than sport sedan rivals. Feature creep and optional costs. If you go for the Premium Plus, many of the nicer options, e.g. ventilated seats, adaptive suspension, larger wheels, may still be optional and add cost, so the real cost could be higher than base. Regional specification differences. Depending on market, e.g. India versus US versus Europe, the engine, drivetrain, FWD versus AWD, standard features, and even trim naming may differ. For instance, what is called Sport in one region may differ in another. It's essential to check the exact local spec. Which one should you pick? My recommendation, if I were advising you, Assad, and you want one recommendation, if your priority is comfort, luxury features, high-tech, smoother ride, and you don't care so much about sport suspension or the firmest ride, go for the A4 Premium Plus. You'll get more of the luxury sedan experience, better tech, and creature comforts. If your priority is sporty driving feel, perhaps you care more about the driver's side of the car. You like the look of firmer suspension, sport wheels, and may be willing to compromise a little on ultimate ride softness, then go for the A4 Sport version. But don't expect the Sport version to be a full-blown performance car. It still sits in the luxury sedan segment, So while dynamic, it won't feel like a hardcore sports car. Similarly, don't expect the Premium Plus to be sluggish. The base engine is strong and the A4's chassis is competent. Look at your usage. In Dhaka or Faridpur, Bangladesh conditions, if roads can be rough, comfort might matter more, so leaning towards Premium Plus makes sense. If you'll mostly drive on good roads and want to enjoy sporty feel, Sport could be fun. Final summary. The Audi A4 in both its sport-oriented and Premium Plus trims remains a compelling choice in the premium compact sedan segment. The Sport version brings added flair, sport touches, and driver-focused dynamics. The Premium Plus adds luxury, technology, and comfort to the mix. You're getting a vehicle that covers many bases: refined engine, good build quality, excellent cabin, strong brand desirability. The decision between the two comes down to what you value more: the sport-leaning driving flavor or the full luxury.